It's a point for AFC Telford United today on their visit to the Citadel, home of Farsley Celtic. They've drawn 1-1 in National League North, and I have manager Gavin Cowan with me. Gavin, a game summed up, a goal in the very first minute, a goal in the very last minute, and a real battle in between, and you almost came away with all 3 points.
Yeah, I thought we were well worth it, and I think Farsley will argue that they put us under a lot of pressure, but I think we played their game today, and that was to battle, show a lot of endeavour, try and win our second balls, and we did that. But yeah, it's a wonder goal that gets them a point in the end.
I mean, in those kind of circumstances, it's difficult to take, I guess, isn't it? You thought it was going to take something pretty special to beat you, and that's what's happened.
Yeah, of course. Like I say, it wasn't a comfortable game. It was a game that we're not used to playing, and we sort of tried to play them at theirs really. And I thought we bettered them in that. It was a game of battling and endeavour, and just really back to front. Not a lot of football being played, but that's what you expect when you come here. So. I thought we stood up to it really well, and rode our luck at times, but also had a couple of opportunities. But right at the end there, obviously to get the wonder strike from the centre half, who, to be honest, has only kicked it over the stand all afternoon. So to see him, volley it in from 25 yards into the top corner is, I think it's a surprise to everyone in the ground, to be honest.
Sure. I mean, everything had gone to plan up to that point, hadn't it? You got the benefit of a really early goal from Matt Stenson, and then for all the fact that, Farsley were returning the ball at you pretty quickly, it seemed to be absorbing it all and holding out quite well.
Yeah, that was the plan for today. We sort of writ our own script really, and it was going to plan, but like you say, it had a bit of a twist at the end, and Farsley will feel like they would deserve the goal, but to come in that fashion was crazy really, and I felt as though we'd shown enough sort of heart and desire and endeavour, our attitude and application. I can't ask any more of the lads today. I just thought they were immense. And again, it's just, we're then nearly men when we're trying to be those winners, trying to have that winning mentality. But to have it snatched away from you like that is very difficult, and it's my job now to make sure that the players see the cup as half full as opposed to half empty.
Sure, if there is a bonus from today, you leave with a point, but in terms of the performance, is it that being able to point to the players at the fact that they stuck to the plan and how hard they worked, and say that, you're really close?
Yeah, I think it's not a style of football that we want to play. That back to front mentality, missing out the midfield, and it's very non-league, which is fine because that's where we are. And again, I certainly don't hold that against Farsley because they play to the conditions, and the conditions. It doesn't look too bad from here, but mark my words, the pitch is probably the poorest in the league. So it is what it is. That's fine. You have to stand up, and it's the same for both sides. So ultimately, it's one of them days where we've shown a lot of heart, a lot of endeavour. I can't ask any more of the players, and it was the 3 points were in the bag, and like you say, Ryan Barnett, if he needs to convert that, and it closes the game out really, and it's just a freak goal. Again, credit to him. I don't want to take any credit away from him. He's swung his foot in, it's gone in the top corner, so it's probably won't see a better goal all season from a neutral's perspective, but yeah, very tough to take from our point of view. A good performance and not getting what we felt like we were destined to get.
Probably quite a quiet coach on the way home tonight, reflecting on that one. But as I see, you need to pick people up again because of the game again on Tuesday against Blyth Spartans.
Yeah, I've asked them to see the cup as half full. Listen, you have to have resilience, and you have to be able to come back from things like this. It's I argue if we'd have taken a point before the game, that's not our mentality, of course. But if it had been the other way round and they'd have scored in the first minute and we'd have scored in the last, maybe we'd be celebrating now. So look, we felt like the game plan went exactly how we wanted it to go, and we wrote our own script, and it went all to script other than nearly the last kick of the game, really. So very disappointed not to get the 3 points, but we move on.
Okay, that's great. Thanks for your time, Gavin.
Thanks, mate.